Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the night where I get to bring up one of my favorite comedians in the world. He is a regular here on this show, and every single episode he is always very, very impressive with his incredible comedic styles. A legend from Chicago and now a legend here in Los Angeles. I present to you truly one of the greats, Michael Lehrer, everybody. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, he's approaching the microphone. This is Michael Lehrer.
My doctor's like, you have the body of a 60-year-old grandma being double penetrated at Sturgis. What the fuck is wrong with my doctor? Goddamn Obamacare! My doctor's like, you should do yoga. Yoga is stretching for people who can't make friends. Alright? Hey, speaking of doctors, hey Fauci, how about you find the gene that controls ugly so these babies aren't so fuckable? When did Nickelodeon turn into Too Hot for TV? And all you pederasts, get help or kill yourself, you walking fucking dream catchers.
Jesus. Wow. A very honest set from Michael Lehrer.
A guy trying to kidnap me when I was younger.
He did?
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
Well, he pulled up to me. And you know with a stick shift, how in certain cars like a Jeep, it'll like rattle?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was what was happening, but he was jerking off. And I was like 8, and I was like 3 feet tall and husky. And he's like jerking in, and he's like, hey, do you know where Main Street is? I'm like, yeah, it's right over there. And then he goes, okay. And I keep walking, and then he pulls up again, and he holds up a porno magazine out the window, and he goes, you like pictures?
Oh, my goodness.
And then I started running from my fucking life.
Wow. What do you think he was going to kidnap you, huh?
I think he just wanted some ass.
Right, exactly.
Hey, let's move on to something more fun.
Has anyone else almost been kidnapped or molested like that before?
I mean, come
that's pretty
on.
rare.
I just pictured.
Actually, yeah, I've heard. I've heard stories.
I live in
like
West Hollywood. I almost get molested every day.
Yeah.
What happened?
You go ahead, Frank. You tell us yours, though. You're
actually, my mom told me this story. She was walking from school once, and some dude pulled up and was just butt naked and tried to get her in the car. Yeah.
Wait, your mom almost got molested?
No, she almost got kidnapped when she was in like high school.
By a naked man?
Some naked guy just pulled up, just opened the door and tried to get her in the car, and she was like, "What the fuck?" Punched him in the face and ran
naked
off.
driving the car?
Mm-hmm.
My God.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. I mean,
Mom was hot in high
Must
school.
have been
What
a
can I say
stick
now?
shift.
yeah, way to show your cards. I mean, that's a way to get the party started. That would just be weird. I can't imagine driving naked. That's almost weirder than molesting a kid.
I used to not get naked, but I would change on the way from school to my car wash job because I wouldn't have time to get there in time. So I would change while driving.
Is that true?
Yes.
Is this Douglas or Jeremiah? Wow.
So at stoplights, I'd be in my boxers and shirtless and changing really quickly before work. Yeah.
I once jerked off driving home from high school while driving.
That's impossible. I've tried to do that so many times. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I did. It was fucking disgusting.
Wait, was
One of the guiltiest, grossest things I've ever done in my entire life was blow a massive load on my school shirt.
We lost him. We lost him.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. That was it.
Clear.
Oh, there you go. He was playing possum.
Yeah.
Hey. I mean, what the fuck, guys?
I'm sorry. You bring these stories out in us that we haven't told on the show before.
I'm sorry. Hey, but I have something fun for all of us.
Go ahead, tell us.
All right. Well, you know how you were saying fun facts? Well, I brought a bunch of fun facts. Brian, come and get this and pass it out to everyone.
Can you zoom in on that, David?
Well, it's for everyone. Thank you. And pass them all out. Everyone's name is on it. And now it's a fun fact about me.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
when we sing the fun fact, we'll all go, fun fact, fun fact,
Okay. So how do you want to do this? In order?
Well,
Number one?
They're numbered.
Okay.
So
I'll go
Tony's
first.
one.
I'm number one.
Well, let's sing first.
Okay.
Fun
facts.
Fun facts.
Fun facts. Here we go. I'm going to read my fun fact out of my envelope. It says fun facts on it. I don't know if you can get that. And here we go. Did you know Michael has upwards of 10 family members in the Los Angeles area, and none of them have contacted him?
Wow.
That's an interesting fun fact.
Fun facts.
Sad
Fun
facts.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Fun. Oh.
Wow, it doesn't seem...
That doesn't seem
that's
very
having-
fun.
Red Band's number 2 here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this one will be
Here we go.
better.
Let's sing a little bit. Fun facts. Fun facts.
Did you know Michael's fine physique is not the product of diet and exercise, but the result of his disease ravaging his body, much like someone with AIDS?
Fun facts. Fun facts. Wow, who's number 3?
It would be me over here.
Oh, wow. All right.
Poor guy.
Did you know the only surgery Michael has ever had was to untwist his balls? Currently, there exists no surgery that can help Michael Lehrer.
Fun facts. Fun facts. Wow, this is my favorite segment of all time in the show's history. Who's number 4? I'm so excited.
Did you know Michael's pee-pee leaks pee-pee? All pee-pees leak pee-pee. Michael sometimes worries that his pee-pee leaks more and that pee-pee could be pee-pee on the wall.
Fun facts. Fun facts. I want to ask questions about that one, but for something in my instincts are telling me that I don't want to. Who's number 5? This is great.
That'd be me.
Here we go. Here's another fun
facts.
Fun
facts.
Here we go.
Did you know Chroma Chris was never a Marine? Hashtag stolen valor.
Fun facts. Fun facts. This is great. I love the sax is a little bit longer than the song. Here we go.
Did you know Joel gives Michael free drum lessons in exchange for horchata enemas?
Fun facts. Fun facts. Fun fact. Fun fact. Wow.
That was very interesting.
That was so much fun.
That was a lot of
And that's a
fun.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was
And
fun
all
facts.
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I had testicular torsion. I fell on a fence in 3rd grade, and my balls got twisted and they had to untwist them.
That happened to a couple. That happened to a couple of my friends in high school, and I've
Wrestlers.
always been deathly afraid of that ever
Oh,
since
yeah.
hearing about
You,
it.
you're gonna have to explain it to me. I don't understand.
Well, I mean, your balls are they're inside of a sack and they're connected to things, and they're pretty safe. Obviously,
yeah.
obviously they're pretty durable. However, if you sleep, sort of cross-legged or whatever, and you roll the wrong way in the right exact motion, you could conceivably tangle them up.
I've always tried to push one ball to the other side, and it never works. So I'm glad I
There was
found
a-
this out.
There was a kid in my high school who would do it as like a party trick, like twist them around.
Wait, what?
I've heard of. I had a friend who got kicked in the balls, no. Yeah, he got kicked in the balls, and they like went up, and they like got stuck. And they didn't know what to do, so they like picked him up and threw him down on the floor because they thought that's what would get him back out.
Jesus Christ. My God.
Like on his ass. They like.
These guys have clearly never seen us teach people how to get ketchup out of a bottle, or else they would know. Just turn them upside down.
I have a friend who can fit a ball in his butthole.
Oh,
It's a good video.
yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Jeremiah.
Wait,
Are you
what?
serious?
Wait, have you done that before? Have you done that before?
One of my balls can fit like on the outside of my anus. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
If you pull it back, then you can put the ball inside.
I've seen it. There's a porn star who can do it, but I didn't know my friend can
You
also
shove
do
it in. Have you ever shoved it into your asshole? Tell the truth.
It's not like it goes.
No, he has to tuck it in like a magician's
Have you
handkerchief.
tried
What?
putting it in your asshole?
I mean, it doesn't like consume it, but it's like, hello.
Well, I mean, I think
If you get it far enough, it will.
a lot of people could probably do that, right?
All right, let's try.
Fun facts.
Oh, Michael died again.
Oh no, Michael's dead.
Can I
Michael. Oh, that worked. Hi,
Yo.
Michael.
Can I compliment the craftsmanship on all these cards?
It is
like
incredible
the time and
art.
effort that went into
I'm gonna guess he did not do this.
No, he did it.
Did your
Mine-
nurse/girlfriend do this?
Yeah,
Thank
she
you, Colette.
did.
Wait, was
Smells
she
really
your
good.
nurse before or your girlfriend before?
She was my girlfriend, but I looked at her and I'm like, I bet this bitch can wipe me real good.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. What else has been going on this week? Anything crazy?
I've been doing crazy physical therapy because my goal is to get a tricycle. No, me and Brian.
What?
I want a tricycle.
Oh, you want a tricycle?
A little one.
You gonna get an e-trike?
I
Yeah.
actually have the perfect one for you. I could show you later if you want to meet at the e-bike hut.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh you know. I'll
AKA
be
Wendy's.
I mean, it doesn't sound as cool that way.
Wait, just because the bike is squirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
guys
I'm
can roll out
getting-
together.
In Buffalo, I had a tricycle, but then my physical went down. But now I'm fucking getting it back. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I might be able to get on the tricycle again like a big boy.
You're goddamn motherfucking
Yeah,
right you
so
are.
I may be cruising, listening to rap music. Oh, me and Nick on IG Live, we freestyle with each other.
Man, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You guys are both much hipper than you look.
Yeah, you let me bust a little.
Oh, you want to?
Give
All
me
right, give him a
that-
little
Give
beat.
me that same beat.
Here we go.
Give me
Nice and light
suggestion.
on the instrumentals so that we can hear him clearly.
Yo, let me get a suggestion. Manhattan Sam Chowder in the house.
You want a suggestion?
Yeah.
All right. How about water?
Water. Oh, H2O. Here we go. I get on the mic and I throw fire. Need that water for hire to put over.
Okay. Okay, guys. There you go. Thank you, guys. Wow, that was just unbelievable. I mean, very, very impressive freestyle about water. Red Band?
So there's a guy named Jerry Rig Everything. He's a huge YouTuber, and his girlfriend or wife, she's in a wheelchair, and they built this badass e-bike like quad thing, and it's called. And if you go to notawheelchair.com, this shit's crazy. You can go through snow, through sand, and it's badass. I highly recommend it.
And it's off the shelf or is
Yep,
it
they'll ship it right to you.
Really?
Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Man,
Look at that thing.
I might go full Mad Max up in this bitch.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's very impressive. That is indeed a decked out wheelchair.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
It's like a snowmobile.
Yeah, it's pretty
Holy shit.
My goodness. Oh, that's impressive. All right. Well, Michael, fun times. Michael and I took our relationship to the next level this week. We went from texting to FaceTiming. We made a big jump this week.
Well, you come faster on the FaceTime.
That's true. Yes, it's much easier for me to come on FaceTime than it is via text message. That is true. Recommended a great movie to me. I knocked that out real quick.
Maybe
It was Moneyball. I never saw Moneyball, and we were talking about something, and he used an analogy from Moneyball, and I watched it, and I was very amazed. I avoided it because I'm not a big Jonah Hill guy, but this was my favorite Jonah Hill performance that I've ever seen, other than, of course, Django Unchained, which doesn't count.
Well, I guess he'll never be a guest on this show.
Yeah, I guess he won't be, since he gets, $25 million a film at least.
Oh.
Yeah. He's sort of on a different trajectory than
How
most
much
of the
does
guests.
he get a
I don't
film?
know. Hey, this is the Roast Battle Season 2 winner from Comedy Central right here. This is a big deal.
Yeah. Jonah Hill's getting $25 million. I got $25,000 once.
Yeah, he got $25,000 one time 4 years ago.
Nice. Yeah.
You still have some of that left, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Fun times, people. Support our sponsors.
job, Michael.
Enjoy yourselves. There goes the great Michael Lehrer. MichaelLehrerComedy.com. He's got a ton of merch, a ton of great stuff. Speaking of the gateway to my heart, I'm completely, undoubtedly in love with your final comedian of the night. You know him. You're in love with him, too. I present to you the great Michael Lehrer, everybody.
Don't have enough time. This show
We have a lot of time. You can go as long as you want. Michael Lehrer, everybody.
No, Tony, it's my show. And this show is a bastion of toxicity. And I am Prof. Toxic, and I'm here to help solve it. Now, I cause a lot of the toxicity. Underneath the thin veil character of Hammerita is a Jessica Johnstone, and she told me I called her too much. And I accept that. I don't reject that. I don't reflex that. I inject that. I don't kick that. Now, the rest of you have a lot of lessons to learn about toxicity. Red Band, I wrote a play for you to perform, all 6 of you. Please distribute the scripts.
Oh my goodness, there's scripts being handed out right now by
Yes.
Prof. Toxic, everybody.
Please.
Prof.
Tony,
Toxic, what is it? What is it that you do again?
I'm Michael Lehrer. I'm the #1 ALS comedian in the world, but I'm also a Prof. Toxic in the academia of thespianism, fighting toxicity in the arts. Tony, please read the cover and then begin the play.
The cover is unbelievable. This is Kill Toxic, a live-action manual regarding the toxicity that is everything Kill Tony.
I can't wait for this.
This has been a long time coming, and here we go. It starts over there.
Hey, Jesse, what you up to?
Blowing out my trumpet spit valve. Very dangerous in the age of Corona. LOL.
Hey, wait, can I just stop for a second? I think you guys should do impressions of Jeremiah Watkins and Jesse Johnson
Oh, I
for
understand
this.
now.
To be,
Can we
like,
take it from the top? I
and
apologize.
action.
Hey, Jesse, what you up to?
Blowing out my trumpet spit valve. Very dangerous in the age of Corona. LOL.
No doubt. You're so funny. If you were not my sister, I would so date you.
No doubt. Even though you are my brother. But the main reason we should not date is because we work together.
No doubt. I did not consider how our incestuous affair might affect our coworkers.
No doubt. Moving on. Do you ever get tired of Joelberg and Chroma Chris looking down on us from the ivory tower of patriarchy that is the so-called drum stand?
No doubt. I look forward to a time when everyone in the Kill Tony band performs at the same elevation.
Hey, can I ask you something, Joelberg?
No doubt, Chroma Chris.
Doesn't Jeremiah and Jesse's relationship just gross you out?
No doubt. They are definitely having sex, and they are definitely brother and sister. But but sexuality is fluid, so it's not our place to judge.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, what is the name of this thing that I hold that makes the sounds?
That's a guitar.
Oh, guitar, right. It's funny, no matter the song, my hands always feel like they're building and taking a part of a machine gun.
That's PTSD. We all have it. That's why I take sponsored Kratom. My PTSD comes from feeling marginalized by Jeremiah's endless parade of saxophones.
No doubt. You know, Jeremiah's tiny saxophone is a personification of microaggression.
No doubt.
I got a lot of speaking parts in this one, it turns out. No doubt. But I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about Tony might be Satan.
Tony definitely worships Satan.
No, I think Tony is literally Satan. The mark of the beast festers and swells on the back of his fucking neck.
Well, I don't know about all that, but would it surprise you to know that I hail Satan?
No doubt.
No doubt. I understand that you may not see eye to eye with Tony and I's satanic worship, but no doubt we appreciate your service to America that allows Tony and I, Italian and Mexican migrants, the freedom to worship Satan.
No doubt. But I really think Tony might be the devil.
No doubt. But fuck it. And let's hear that machine gun purr. Wait a minute.
Hey, Red Band?
Yeah, Tony.
Can I have some of that sponsored CBD cream? I think I got a mosquito bite. The back of my neck feels on fire.
No, you might be Satan, but we'll figure that out after we sell 10,000 of these butt hoses.
Feels like nowadays all we do is figure things out. Thank God we have you along for the ride.
Dr. Redman!
Honestly, nowadays, I consider myself more of an environmentalist. I just want to the world. I'm changing my name to Brian Eban.
No doubt?
No doubt. Doing my part to save the world. One assistant rotation of my bicycle pedals at a time.
Maybe Kill Tony is like one of your stupid fucking e-bikes. We all power ourselves from week to week, but sometimes we need a little assistance.
Yeah.
Hub, hub,
Yeah.
And depending on how much delicious Vito pizza Charlie stuffs in my fucking face, I may need a little more assistance than usual.
Oh, Joelberg. Good night and hail Satan from everyone on the blah, blah, blah Kill Tony podcast. Wow. Wow. That was powerful. Extremely well written, Prof. Toxic.
Well, I
No doubt.
hope you all done learned a lesson.
We did.
Yeah, and you are Satan for sure.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No
No
doubt.
doubt.
No doubt.
Kill Tony is just a big fucking e-bike.
Mm-hmm. No
It's
doubt.
just
No
a big
doubt.
e-bike on the internet.
Yeah, man. Manpower with a little help from David Deere, and a little is a strong word.
No doubt.
Prof. Toxic, I only have one more question for you before we end this episode. Why are you so wet? It appears as though
well-
even your glasses are covered with sweat.
The halls of academia are a nervous place nowadays.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Well, Prof. Toxic, what are you going to do next?
I think I'm gonna talk to Low Stitches about getting one of those. Pizza. No. I wanna make put me out of my misery world.
Prof Toxic, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode. Kill Tony. Check out Zero Tolerance, the new album from Jimmy Schubert, available everywhere on iTunes. Thank you, Michael Lehrer. MichaelLehrerComedy.com for everything Michael Lehrer. Believe it or not, I do believe Prof Toxic was from Michael Lehrer. I mean, it was so incredible the entire time. I didn't even notice that was you.
That was my favorite thing that you've done.
You're absolutely incredible. Halfway through that script, I thought to myself, how the fuck did this happen that this genius fucking came to us?
And did you see him doing the conductor?
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Well, you know what? Life is hard, and we all go through human shit on micro and macro levels. And no doubt I am, and individually, we all have our crosses to bear. But all I fucking know is Tony and Skip and Brian Redband gave me rocket fuel for the rest of my life, and I will always be grateful for that.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. And you give us rocket fuel, too. There's a synergy. Goes both ways. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of my favorite comedians on the goddamn planet, a creative genius. This is the creative force of Michael Lehrer.
Love the shoes.
Here he is, live in the flesh, a joint in his mouth. He is rolling around. He is getting in his zone. We've seen this before. He's away from the microphone. He's approaching the microphone. This is Michael Lehrer, originally from New York, through Chicago, and now here. Okay, here he is.
Before I start in the minute I'm not gonna do, I'd like to say I'm the house cripple, but I'm also the house ombudsman. And this has been an amazing episode. And Annie, you're a big part of that. Like, you brought a great energy today. And these fucking basketball players, and one white chocolate over there. I feel you, homeboy. Annie, those bamboo earrings.
Yeah. I took them actually out of a black girl's ears. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm a big LL fan, and I'm from New York, so I recognize those earrings. But, Tony, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Alright, so, obviously Hollywood's all up my ass. They're like, Michael, you're so good at writing. We need you to be in the next Dick Wolf. I'm like, what? Like, we need you to be the next Dick Wolf. I'm like, what? Like, Dick Wolf. He got the cop shows. He got the firemen, he got the doctors, but when they're like, what do we need the show about now? The nurses. Tony, pull out the box.
This is a box that was given to me before the show by Michael Lehrer. I'm opening
this
the box.
This is my Dick Wolf.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Isn't that other guy's name?
Oh, my goodness. There's scripts in here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Pass out to everyone but Annie.
Thank you.
Because
Everyone but
no
Annie.
one tells me anything, so I had no idea you'd
Should
be
I?
here.
What do I do with all these? Pass them out?
Pass them out.
Can I have some of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Wow, where'd you
more
get
than
this?
Pass them to the
6.
band.
They still make these?
Brian.
Are we all supposed to use them?
Yeah, what's the
you
name
go.
of the show?
It's Smoking
Delta.
Nurses.
Yeah, what are you holding?
Cigarettes. These are candy cigarettes.
Alright, pretty intuitive, right?
Yeah.
Like, it helped with, since I'm melting, I didn't have to explain everything.
Okay.
Alright?
All right. Here we go.
So, Tony, is everyone ready?
I think so, and I think the
This is
band.
my Dick Wolf. Everyone in Hollywood is like, Michael Lehrer, write the next Dick Wolf. And I'm like, okay. So, Tony, help me out.
Here we go. And remember, band. Let's do this as if though your characters are doing impressions of your actual
Yes.
people, not in character, but
Pardon me. Thank you, Tony.
you're welcome. This is The Smoking Nurses from a guy who watched Law and Order, Michael Lehrer, Nurse Tony, and here we go. Theme song in 3, 2, 1.
Frontline, overtime, they smoke, they nurse, they are the smoking nurses.
The Smoking Nurses is filmed entirely behind the hospital where the nurses go to smoke cigarettes.
I am so burnt out. Frontline better turn into Fun Time ASAP because Nurse Red Band needs to get FUCK fucked.
At least you have fucks to look forward to. Nurse Red Band, I lost 7 patients to corona this morning. I courageously offered each of them one last chance to bust a nut.
Nurse Jeremiah, that's a violation of your nursing oath.
To heck with oaths. This is the rapture, honey. These men deserve a final nut blast.
One of the men who died was only 40 years old.
No one's safe from corona.
Well, he also had gout and gangrene from abusing crocodile.
Corona!
Man, I hope this plague never ends.
Nurse Jet Ski!
Fuck y'all. I love living in isolation. Away from my rotten kids and son of a bitch husband. Watching reruns of The Sopranos and ripping farts. With no commentary from my rotten kids or son of a bitch husband.
Time to ourselves is important. Some of these patients, we're the last people they'll ever talk to. And holy moly, will they not shut the fuck up.
It's like they see the light and want to get everything off their chest. I must have heard a dozen murder confessions.
Speaking of confessions, why does everyone have a new Disneyland lantern except me?
Because we all went to Disneyland in the middle of a pandemic and didn't invite you.
You nurses are a bunch of Rudy Tuesdays.
We didn't invite you because you wear scrubs on your days off. It's embarrassing.
They're the ultimate in comfortable clothing. Why would I wear something less comfortable?
Bet you're naked under your scrubs.
Well, excuse me. It is a health code violation to not wear underwear with scrubs.
Probably.
Fair.
Yeah, you better not wear scrubs to the chief of staff's wedding.
Canceled. Half of her bridesmaids killed themselves from exhaustion. She thought the ceremony would be in poor taste.
Suicide. The ultimate party foul.
Next week on The Smoking Nurses.
I thought you quit.
Smoking?
No, nursing.
You wish.
I do wish when you're gone, I'll be the charge nurse. That's the nurse in charge.
I know what a charge nurse is. I am the charge nurse.
I'm just saying, you leave, I'm the charge nurse. The nurse in charge.
We all know that the charge nurse is in charge.
The week after that, on The Smoking Nurses.
We all got the GD corona.
How? We wore the most protective clothes.
It's getting in through our shoes. The average pair of Crocs have 40 dime-sized holes.
Damn you, Crocs.
The end. There you go, The Smoking Nurses.
I ate all my cigarettes.
That was
Fucking great.
That was fun.
Hey Annie, I met you on my first day when Tony pulled my name out of the bucket.
Outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm having my 46th appearance.
Damn.
Wow, look at that.
Like,
Almost a year. We almost have our anniversary coming
no,
up.
I travel a little bit. Don't make it an abacus. I'm trying to make a point.
46 episodes.
And I met you, and you were talking to the guest, another amazing comedian, Dan Soder.
The great.
And my son was here. And even though I look so young, I have a 21-year-old son.
Damn.
And he grew up in Wyoming. And I've got to meet Dan twice. And my son goes to me, he goes, yeah, that makes sense. He's from Colorado. Because he's a good dude like that. And you're good people too. And I look at your earrings and I think about how before I wanted to be a comedian, I grew up in Queens and I always wanted to be a rapper. I was White Mike. I was the minority in my, cesspool. And let me spit one Ella verse at you and see how it goes.
You're going to spit a verse at Annie?
Yeah.
Oh, my
if
goodness.
I
Wow, what a
may.
great way to...
With respect.
Absolutely. He's going to spit a verse at you. Here we go. Michael Lehrer spitting a verse from a guy who watched Law and Order. This is a verse.
I love a girl with extensions in her hair. Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. A Fendi bag and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. She will walk with a switch and talk with street slang. I love when a woman is scared to do a thing. Standing at the bus stop, sunken on the live pop. Once she gets popping, that's hard to make the hottest stop. She loves to dance to the rap jam. So sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Connie the compilation. Cutest little thing. Let's hear from the girls from around the way.
Wow, look at that. Not only did he spit a verse, I think that was 2 or 3 verses, and he also did it all in Latin.
I loved it. Thank you.
Tony, keep testing me. See what happens.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to wrestle you on the floor.
Oh,
you
okay.
up.
You want to do some fucking floor wrestling,
I
bro?
can't walk, but my muscles are right as rain, homeboy.
See, that's a challenge I can't turn down. Floor
There's
wrestling
so many
with Michael
challenges
Lehrer.
today.
Your lips still work. You'll get him good.
You're a
Ew.
Jesus Christ, Red.
Red
Your
Band.
brain is
You
something
ruined the
else,
moment,
dude.
Red
I
Band.
never
Your
met
brain
someone.
is weird, dude. We need
I
to put
never
you. We need to get
met-
Red Band a CAT scan.
Your brain
CAT
is
scan. What'd I do this time? It
I
turns out
never
we
met-
looked at your friend's brain. It turns out that
There's an
it,
actual cat in
100%
it.
baloney.
it turns out his brain is just a dolphin with 8 buttholes.
I wish.
All right. Michael, anything else before we end this puppy pie?
2 things.
Okay, 2 things.
One, with Red Band, I've never met a man who obviously likes pussy so much, but is really homo.
Yeah, that's true. I've noticed that too.
Yeah.
He's always the one that brings up all the gay stuff. all
He
the
knows
time.
a lot of gay terminology.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't know about
And then he
switching?
goes, I think that's what it means.
And that's
It's
called
like
a
you were very
crossover,
confident.
by the way.
It makes me laugh.
Go ahead, Michael.
Tony,
Yes.
may I use you and Brian's platform to make a shout out?
Absolutely. Give a shout out.
Alright, you see my shirt?
Yes. It says
Sharna
versus
everybody.
everybody.
Sharna
Now,
Halpern.
Sharna Halpern is the Mitzi Shore Improv, And for 40 years, she fucking invested her life in comedy in ways you never fucking know. And the plug maybe ended this, but I love you, Shauna, and thank you for making my dreams come true like these gay guys right here.
That's right. Thank you, Charna, for giving us the great Michael Lehrer. MichaelLehrerComedy.com for everything Michael Lehrer. Tons of merch, tons of awesome content, tons of awesome everything. Michael Lehrer is the man. And we'll see you next week, Michael Lehrer.
They see me rolling.
Oh, shit. Seems chaotic. Here he is, Michael Lehrer.
Hello. I'm token disabled comedian Michael Lehrer. I wanted to take a week off of talking, so I could get wicked crunked and try new street drugs. So instead of my Minuten interview, myself, William Montgomery, and Jack the Ripper as the narrator, will perform an adaptation of The Miracle Worker, the story of OG original cripple, Helen Keller. Now, the curtain rises.
Across the pond from old London town, in the year of the 1800s, there was a town in Alabama named Robertson, where a blind deaf mute named Ellen Keller terrorized her family.
I'll kill Motherfucking one of you!
Helpless, Keller's family called for child crisis manager, Annie Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Annie Sullivan, and I'm here to make Helen Keller chill the fuck out.
Fuck you.
What did you say to me, you little bitch?
Annie continued to terrorize her family, blowing blunt smoke in baby faces, putting empty Sunny D containers back in the fridge. Annie wasn't about to get punked by a little blind kid, so she had an idea.
The Keller family spoils Helen Keller. You let her eat mashed potatoes with her hands, drink as many Capri Suns as she wants. She needs discipline. I'm taking her to the Kmart parking lot, and we're not coming back until we're flipping Hyundai Elantras.
Annie was determined to make Helen strong, not just with anabolic steroids, but with resolve. She also began to teach Helen to say the alphabet using her fingers.
Spell it with your fingers. PBR. Now crawl to the fridge, you bratty fuck, and give me a tall boy. What'd you just fucking say?
Whoa, he's got a gun.
Hit me again. Hit me again. I'm sorry, Helena. I grew up in an insane asylum surrounded by mutants like you. We played with rats because we didn't have toys. That's why I want to help you, you ungrateful fuck. I'll make you strong enough to flip Hyundai Elantras.
While I, Jack the Ripper, killed homeless people in London, never to be caught, Annie persevered to make Helen chill the fuck out and act right.
That's it. It's ALS. Good job, Helen. But you're never going to have to need to know those letters.
Fuck you.
That's it. I warned you. Here comes the taser.
Oh my God. There's a mouse in there.
While Interpol blindly chased me through the canals of London town, in Robertson, Alabama, Annie Sullivan taught Helen to recognize objects by touch.
Feel that, Michael. Feel it. It's TITS, tits.
But
Is that the script?
But Helen learned far more than to recognize tits.
Where's your water bottle?
William, you're blocking the light on Helen. We can't see.
This is called water. That's called water.
Once Helen recognized water, the sky was the limit. She started naming everything she touched.
Cock, balls. No, that was actually Michael's line. I actually saw Michael's penis last week. That's not a part of the script, but
Annie did a AAA job of fixing Ellen, but knew also it was time to leave the callus.
man, it's so bittersweet helping rich white people. All of you Kellers are so awful, but you pay so good. I fixed your little bitch, Helen Keller. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. So I must go. I'll miss your comfortable home made comfortable by slaves, but that is no matter until 2020 I fix that little bitch Helen Keller so she shouldn't be an asshole anymore.
Annie Sullivan then left the callus. To where? Who knows? Annie, half blind. I think we all learned a valuable lesson. The miracle worker is sadistic as fuck. Annie Sullivan will be in jail today. Also, the Kellers were wealthy slave owners. Old-ass plays suck in so many ways, but the miracle worker, you truly are the worst. But don't take it from me. I've killed an unknown amount of people 150 years ago and was never caught. Thank you for supporting live theater. I'm Jack the Ripper.
Wow. Very impressive.
Very impressive. I love your earrings.
There you go. Hand the microphone back to Helen Keller there. You can tell it's Helen Keller because she's wearing a face shield with the words Helen Keller above it. Can we, there we go. Here comes a nice, fresh, uninfected microphone.
I hope that's just his regular face shield, too,
Michael
that he
Lehrer.
rolls down the street with.
That is incredible, Michael.
That was so fun.
Wow, look at that hair.
Another stellar performance. Zach, can you zoom in on this champion of champions, the great Michael Lehrer?
Very fun. And what a wonderful episode. For real, so much fun. So many laughs. That was, since Corona, the most laughs from. I mean, there's like 6 people here.
Yeah.
And it felt like a big room.
It did.
So bravo, you motherfucker.
I absolutely agree, and no better way to end a great episode than with the chairman of the board himself, the great Michael Lehrer. MichaelLehrerComedy.com. Michael Lehrer Comedy on all social media sites. Anything else you're promoting this week, Michael?
I
new merch?
fell.
Oh, you
fell. Yeah, look.
Oh, I know what you're doing. This is a big promo for the fall collection of merch.
My right hand doesn't work as good anymore.
Okay, this is getting real sad real quick.
So pray for me.
Oh, yes. Prayers are going to work. Everyone knows it's the one cure against ALS. Prayers, everybody. Thank you to the great Michael Lehrer. Again, MichaelLehrerComedy.com. Right now, the great Michael Lehrer would come up and perform a minute, but unfortunately, Michael Lehrer could not be here. But instead, we have a special guest. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Vape Thing, future truth teller. Here he is. Vape Thing, future truth teller. Wow.
Wow.
Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Trump demolishes Biden at debate. Only to plunge in polls after Trump sharts on stage. Shart shit fart shart Trump sharts on stage. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Webster Dictionary adds so many words for gay that the dictionary factory catches fire. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Kanye West is kicked out of Wyoming for traumatizing too many mooses. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Accused of exclusion. Rainbows formed by the rain are forced to add more colors. New colors include mayonnaise, cock black, and tangerine dream. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. 2025. Number 1 honeymoon spot. North Korea. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. More men come forward accusing Michael Jackson of eating their assholes. Vape Thing. Future Truth Teller. Tupac is still alive. and he comes back to wrap the world to peace. Only to get killed in a fist fight at the Cheesecake Factory. Tupac rest in paradise, again. Vape thing. Future truth teller. After psychedelic mushrooms are legalized, scores of industrialists blow their brains out for raping the earth. Vape thing. Future truth teller. In the future, butts get so big. Big butts completely eliminate the chair industry. Vape thing. Future truth teller. The butt replaces the pussy as the #1 thing to fuck. Vape thing. Future truth teller. Kim Kardashian has first butt baby.
Wow. That was incredible. So much information. That was Vape Thing, Future Truth Teller. My mind is blown at all that info. Whoa, look at that mustache. He really is a truth teller. Whoa, there it goes. Oh, he just
What
took
the
he just ripped off his mustache. That must have hurt. Did that hurt?
You can't just get out of character so fast. What
He's
are you
not
doing?
in a character. He's a
Like
vape
you're
thing.
the one to talk. Your walking fucking mustache.
Welcome to the show, Vape Thing, Future Truth Teller. That was...
No, I'm Michael.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Lehrer, everyone.
I've a lot to talk about.
Let's talk about... Oh, he shuts off the lights to the Vape Thing, Future Truth Teller mask. We're about to talk some serious shit.
You know who's the Kill Tony ombudsman?
The Kill Tony ambassador?
Ombudsman. Just say me.
Beyond Buds?
Ryan,
I don't know the
explain
reference.
what I mean.
Ryan, what does he mean? Ryan J. About the resident genius here on Kill Tony, knows every single reference of everything ever. Here he goes. Tell us what he's saying, Ryan. Okay, the ombudsman. There you go.
He's the repeat what he said.
Anyway,
Oh, he's the guy that
show
runs
and
the editorial page
review.
at a newspaper.
Tony, show and review. May I?
Yes, absolutely.
Ryan Joseph reminded me of my favorite Hole in Notes song. Yeah, sex with X is best. The best thing in life.
There you go. That's definitely my 9th favorite Hall & Oates
Yeah, I don't
song.
even know that Hall & Oates fan. I love Hall & Oates.
There you go. Didn't make it to the greatest hits album,
Yeah.
but it's Michael's
Well,
favorite.
luckily it was my first improv.
Hey.
But you're all wrong about lingerie. Like, how do you not like lingerie? It's like makeup for the pussy. And lingerie is still... I like to fuck a girl with the lingerie on. I like the lingerie that got holes where the fucking goes.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. A lot of guys are into it, and a lot of guys are into, that look where women are wearing a lot of makeup, and they look like the girls from that we grew up on in the Hawaiian Tropic catalogs, but I'm not really into that either. The chick that's only hot with makeup is like, it scares me. It's actually the opposite.
No, lingerie and makeup. You don't see makeup in the dark, but you feel texture.
Well, I mean,
I'd rather
so you would rather feel the fabric of lingerie than just a pure nipple?
It's the fabric of my life.
Oh, wow. My goodness. There are a lot of people in here after all.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Should we talk about what happened this week? The old ba-boom boom?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
have other things.
Okay, let's talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, I'm from Chicago, and Kevin went first, and he kept saying Chicago, Chicago. I'm like,
Chicago,
no,
Chicago.
No.
Right.
But I wonder what he does. But ironically enough, there is no one in this room I hate more than that bitch Merritt.
Whoa, is that
Yeah.
true? Do you know
Yeah.
Merritt from Chicago?
Yeah, no. I know her from an early experience in LA, and I've been waiting for this moment, and it happened completely by accident.
Wow. Well, here we go. Let us in on the
May I
dirt.
tell you?
Absolutely. Tell us about Merritt Landsteiner.
So, well, I don't know that bitch, but fuck her. I don't care.
Wow. Jeez.
But I'll get to why. So I moved to LA to be a comic, and this is weeks before I killed Tony, and I'm scouring the open mics. I finally get pulled in the improv, and I do my first set, and it was my first LA hell yeah set, and I was chilling with my girl in the back, and Merritt goes up with her mediocre ass hack jokes.
Oh shit.
And with her bullshit about iPhones and shit. And she's like, didn't get the life she's, I guess, used to in Chicago.
Right.
I don't know. But then that bitch goes, I guess I'm not as funny as the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh shit. Oh my God. Merritt, do you remember this? Oh my God. Little did she know that she was criticizing.
She's fresh. I'm more.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm at the Ice House at an open mic soon after. She's doing more of my mediocre
Right,
jokes.
yeah.
And she's talking about every guy wants me to eat their ass, and I'm like, yeah. And then she's like talking about booking gigs, and I'm like thinking, well, if you ever booked a gig, you definitely ate someone's ass.
Wow, this is incredible.
You know
It's
what this
amazing.
reminds me of?
Who would have guessed? The butterfly effect? I mean, she made one little joke at an open mic
No, but this reminds me
a
of
year ago, and now all of a sudden it's coming back.
Do you guys remember I never remember what Hannibal Lecter movie it was.
It was Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Or Man-Eater.
And he got the revenge.
Manhunter.
This is like the revenge. You want to put a boar on her. You can't remember that movie?
I knew this would come around.
I thought it was Silence of the Lambs was the one where he gets wheeled up and takes a mask off and eventually.
No. It was the one where.
No,
not
I
Ed
know. I
Norton
know. I was making.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No, it's all good.
But he looks like that guy.
But
the
no,
rich
she'll do good with her iPhone jokes.
Oh my goodness.
You want a spot at the Ice House?
What are the absolute odds of this happening this way?
Very good. The guy who took my handicap spot was here last week.
Wow.
Remember that?
Yeah. No one takes
So,
Michael's spot.
Yeah, he couldn't wait to roll over there and tell her off.
My goodness, that's incredible. He must have been, literally.
I didn't see her till she went out with her trash jokes.
Okay, we get it. Trash
get it.
jokes, mediocre.
We get it.
You know what? We need
You
to.
hate her. We got it.
You know what? We're gonna change the energy for a second. We're gonna check in with William in new shorts. Here we go. Here comes William in new shorts. Whoa! Look at these bad mama jammas right there.
Yes.
My goodness gracious. For those of you that are fans of the new Tampa Bay Buccaneers, these are fresh out, size 38 waist with a built-in belt so you can't even lose it this time. Multiple pockets for you to keep your $200 that you have left to your name.
And snacks.
Yes, many snacks, perhaps a bag of Doritos. And if you spill the nacho Doritos on yourself, it'll blend right in with the orange camouflage. Absolutely incredible. You can spill anything on yourself. Dirt, charcoal, cum stains, white out. Anything will work with these delectable camouflage pants. Some of the oddest camo ever. You cannot hide in the woods.
Now it seems as if your ass is eating these shorts.
Yes.
Like your ass is so...
Your ass is trying
like
to
a
gain
black
weight
hole.
so badly that it is eating from the back side. These camo shorts. If you're trying to blend in with a forest fire, these are the perfect camo pants for you. Absolutely incredible. My goodness. For those of you ladies that are into a young grandfather, this is the look that you're going for. A young grandfather or a very old stepbrother. This is William Montgomery, shorts supermodel. What's your armpit hair look like? Let's see that. Oh, barely anything there, surprisingly. Wow, very, very stunning. He's got the sandals of Jesus Christ himself. There he goes, William Montgomery, shorts model. Thank you, William.
Thanks again to all the people that sent those shorts also. That's
Yes.
really cool of you guys.
Huge shout out. You guys totally went above and beyond, which is sort of exactly also what I was expecting you to do. But there you go. It finally happened all at once. You would have thought that the shorts would have come in like
slowly
different weeks or
Yeah.
something like that. Not necessarily 30 pairs at once. But
Let's get back to this hate fest.
here we no. We're going back to Michael, and we're changing the subject, Eric. Let me.
What else did that bitch do, Mike?
No, Eric. Jesus Christ! I'm literally like, let's change the energies in the room. Eric's like, let's go to chapter 2 of this of this toxicity. Michael, what else is going on in the world?
I got a cousin.
You got a cunt cousin?
Yeah.
A cunt
yeah.
cousin? I actually got it right.
Cousin. You won't fuck me anymore. No, I got a concussion.
You got a concussion.
A concussion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us. I literally thought he said cunt cousin.
Yeah, that's the concussion.
I
Doc.
got
I'm like,
a
this is a
concussion.
concussion.
She won't let me money anymore. She won't let me sleep on her sofa.
All right, you did get a concussion. You had a little fall this past week.
Not a little fall, a fucking concussion.
Right. Okay, so you had a big fall.
Yeah, I've been working so hard on my physical therapy that I went to open the door and I opened it like Superman and I flipped over my wheelchair headfirst in the concrete.
Oh, shit.
And it was 5 a.m. and I just had a beer.
No shit.
5 a.m.
Who would have guessed that?
Hey, Tony, replace golf with sitting and see if you enjoy a tall boy once in a while.
Okay, I understand, Michael.
My
Jeez,
question is,
people are
though-
taking shots at the throne tonight. My God.
His Majesty.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta
My
love a burn.
God, I was just saying because it was 5 a.m. You had a beer and you fell out of your chair.
Did you knock out? Like, how do you know you?
Why?
How does anyone know? Like, if you had a concussion, you know.
Yeah, I was skateboarding the other day and I hit my head really hard.
Wait, what?
I was playing Tony Hawk.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, they make e-boards?
Wait.
No, I was playing.
And by skateboard,
I was
you
playing
were in
Tony
your
Hawk.
Tesla.
Hold on.
I was playing Tony Hawk really hard, and I went like that, and I hit my head on the back of my bed.
Stop. So this Tony Hawk has an actual board?
No, I was playing the video game, and I hit my head.
The character on the video game
Yeah.
hit his head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I don't know if I have a concussion. Like, it really hurts. I didn't knock out. Like, I don't know if I should go to the doctor.
Okay. There you go.
Well,
there you go. His video
5
game
a.m.
character fell.
I knew if I woke up Clay, she would freak the fuck out. So I spent 20 minutes rolling around on my patio trying to get up, and no bueno.
Fuck.
And then I texted
Oh my goodness.
I
It's like the darkest cartoon ever. That's what this would be.
And
So what'd you do after the 20 minutes of rolling around trying to pick yourself up?
I eventually FaceTimed her enough, and she ran out screaming, freaking out, and what happened is temporarily I've lost strength on my right side. Cross your fingers.
Wow.
Welcome to my nightmare, Tony.
Oh my goodness.
I thought your nightmare was following Merritt.
No, man, that was my daydream,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
We bring it back.
That's right.
Hey, I have a question. Somebody sent me, because of the water bucket challenge, that they raised enough money. They actually found a new thing that they've been trying out on people that have your condition that's actually been helping. Do you know anything about that? Like,
there's like 6 things out there, and I have some of the best doctors around, and really, like, we're at the precipice of stem cell treatment for motor neuron disease. So it's just a waiting game and hoping I plateau and hoping bitches my merit don't.
Michael Lehrer, ladies and gentlemen. You did it again, my friend. An absolute goddamn star. MichaelLehrerComedy.com for everything Michael Lehrer. Michael Lehrer Comedy on all social media.
That's my best laugh in all my times on Kill Tony.
I love it.
That right there.
That's what he does
That'd
to
be good.
people. He's
That
the
guy's
best.
Great.
Michael Lehrer is a comedian and a god. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, an absolute god, an absolute legend, truly one of my favorite human beings on the planet, a guy that I love, a guy that I look up to, a guy that I love working with. It's the great Michael Lehrer.
They see me roll.
Here he is. Everybody, come on, make some noise for Michael Lehrer. He's here, he's live.
I don't want your noise. I don't want your noise. Tony, you disrespected me by bringing corn on. What is this, a silver fox competition?
Look at that.
Alright. Alright, so it's been said that maybe I have an anger problem, and I wanted to look into it. And I looked into it. And it's not because of my disease. And it's not because of my personal or professional life. I discovered by looking inside myself that my anger comes from one source: bad customer service. And so, to deal with that, I decided I will no longer get mad. I will get even and pay in change.
Oh, shit. And we have been
Man, you ready?
We've been handed scripts, and here we go.
You guys ready to rock this the fuck? Someone licked Santa's fingers. Are you good, Santa? All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pay in change.
Nickels, dimes, pennies, no quarters allowed.
Pay in change. Pay in change.
Chroma.
Rude to me, rude to you.
Rude to me, rude to you. I hope you brought your calculator.
Pay in change.
You want my 2 cents? Here's 92 cents.
Pay in change.
Iron don't lie. Here comes the heavy metal.
Pay in change.
Coins got you stuck like you Scrooge McDuck.
Pay in change.
Pennies from heaven, more like hell.
Pay in change.
Meet Abraham Lincoln and 40 of his friends.
Pay in change.
Drop dime on your ass.
Drop nickels on your two.
Pay in change.
3 coins in fountain.
A roll of dimes up your ass.
Pay in change.
I hope you miss your bus because you're counting my change.
Change. How long is this thing?
and why don't we get any fun lines?
Pay in change.
Oh, is there a line for it? I feel some dimes foaming.
Pay in change.
When now he's just rhyming forming with forming.
Pay in change.
$1 fee, Sacagawea.
Pay in change.
You ain't friendly. Here's a wheat penny.
I like smoking nurses better.
Pay in change. Que paso? 100 pesos.
Pay in change.
Shouldn't that have been Joel's line?
Pay in change.
Coins are minted in 1792. Now here's 1792 coins for you.
Pay in change. Even the one about Helen Keller was better than this. Pay in change.
I hope you like the vice president because here's some pence.
Pay in change.
Wow, in a script about change, there's a Pence reference before an Obama reference.
Pay in change.
Copper is the color of your energy, and here's 311 pennies.
Pay in change. It's written in the script that I don't like the script, but truly I hate this.
Pay in change. Call me Obama, cause I want change.
There it is.
Pay in change.
Seriously, this is about 3 pages too long, Michael.
Pay in change.
Are you a cop because you got a piggy bank?
Okay. All right.
Pay in
You're a
change.
9/11 conspiracy documentary. Loose change.
Pay in change.
Everyone puts their fists in the air.
No, I think that's a stage direction.
Well, I'm not doing it.
Hey.
Pay in change.
Wow. Absolutely.
Fresh.
Hey, half of that was the Christmas tree. She wrote it with me.
Wow, incredible writing. Clearly a lot of work put into it. That was a lot of pages. This is the thickest script we've ever been.
Yeah, I know that I was supposed to act like I didn't like it, but I really did not like that at all.
Yeah.
Ironic that jet ski helped because I'm pretty sure it took an entire tree to print up all the pages.
That's why my legs are gone. That's why my legs stopped.
I thought you
that's
looked
where
shorter.
your legs went. Oh my god. So funny.
Oh man.
Michael, incredible stuff.
Thank you.
Another very fun production that you put on. I love that you're taking advantage of the wide parameters that you are afforded in your position.
Don't doubt. I mean, it's in a playground.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
I'm loving every minute of it.
You're goddamn right.
What's up with Court? One look like Barbara Streisand's ex-husband, right?
Which ex-husband? Is
I
it Barbra
don't know,
Streisand a good-looking
everyone.
ex-husband?
But two, what are you, 85 and look 30? I mean, you're talking about doing bumps in the 70s? I mean, how fucking old are
I remember you, like 74. We were gacking out somewhere in El Reno, Oklahoma, fucking
man.
having a good time.
I thought I had enough gack and I took too much gack and I OD'd the gack.
That's it. Gackety gack. Can't go back.
Gackety
gack.
No doubt.
So what else has been going on, Michael Lehrer?
Well, I have some observations about tonight.
Okay.
The strip club stuff's interesting because Brian and I are very similar, almost in a Stephen King way.
Oh.
Like we look like each other through different years. I've been to hundreds of strip clubs in over 30 states, and we're both the oldest besides Cord, who made a deal with the devil or something.
Yeah.
Like in 2008, going to strip clubs was different than 05, different than 2 years ago. So, and then you learn recently what the strip clubs are different. and you have your favorites around the country. I was a real aficionado.
Yeah.
Texas all the way.
What are some of your
Atlanta.
favorites that you've been to off the top of your head?
Sam Safra, East LA.
Okay.
No doubt. East Chicago, Indiana, Industrial Strip. You go in there, and a very kind Indiana gentleman. And let me preface this by saying I'm from Chicago, and before the financial collapse of 2008, you go to Chicago, and it was like some daily, like, hardcore shit. At a strip club would be $100 for an air dance and a $10 Budweiser. And you go 30 minutes to Indiana, and the nicest grandpa ever would greet you at the door, and he'd be like, "Oh, what we have here are friction dances." It's like dry humping club.
I got to tell you my favorite strip club story. It's real quick. Me and Rogan were at this strip club in, I think, Atlanta, and this really hot stripper was talking
This
to
is
me.
what, like 15 years ago? or
No,
something?
this was like 10 years ago.
Pink pony.
And she was like massaging me, and I thought she liked me, one of those things. And then she went away, and this old woman that worked there, I think she was like the manager, was standing next to me, and she was wasted, and she starts tapping me, and she's like playing with my hair or something. I thought it was the other stripper. And then so I just kind of like, she like leans her head into, I thought she's going to kiss me. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll kiss that girl. I start making out with her, and I hear Rogan and Eddie Bravo like crying, laughing, and they're taking photos of me. I'm like, what the fuck? They're killing it for me. And I open my eyes, and it was this old woman, probably like 82 years old, that I was making out with. Wow. And Joe has video of it somewhere. It's pretty disgusting.
And then you found out she had old cum in her pussy, and you
Yeah.
started going down
Well,
on
I
her.
mean-
You started just...
You didn't smell the copper?
Tony, I had a race story this week.
A
that
race?
I like.
Did you say race story?
Yeah. Race relations.
Race relations are a
Things
big deal right
are-
now in America. I'm glad that you're talking about it.
Thank you. Things are very tense right now.
It's true.
And I have opinions, and we all do, and we find that they sometimes conflict, and it's a very intense, hard time. And I was outside my apartment last night, and I was wheeling up to the ramp, and I saw 10 young African American men and one woman standing at the front door of my apartment, looking in the directory to be let in.
10 black men, 1 white woman at the front of your building. Yep.
Yes. Now, it's very clear they don't live. Right. I mean, that's clear. And I actually, during quarantine, told this story about another happening where one man, and I did not mention that he was African American, and he was, and he said, "Can you let me in?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Pussy N-word." And I said, "I'm doing my duty to the residents." And there was racial tension.
Because he was black.
He was black.
Right.
And it was guttural, and it was there, and you don't want it. And so last night, 10 black men and 1 black woman.
Oh, it's a black woman or a white woman?
Black woman.
Oh, okay. 10
me
black men.
mugging,
Okay.
no smile, MC light, roughneck. I'm eating in the morning, so I gotta have a roughneck. All right. There not a smile in the group, and I'm hanging back because I don't know how to deal with this situation right now, because they're obviously trying to get let in, and I can roll up and let myself in and go, none of you can come in. And that feels weird, but of course that's what I should do. So I roll up the ramp in the middle of them and I go, guess who's letting you all in? And I open the door and they don't know what to make of me like no one does, right? And I open the door on my app and I go, and I'm opening the door, someone's gotta hold it for me. And I let them in. Then they're still mean mugging and not breaking. They don't know what to make for me. They definitely don't live there. They're splitting. They're splitting up. And then I zoom away and I hear one of the gentlemen go, do you know where the elevator is? And I turn back to him and I go, you know I ain't going to the stairs. And they all started laughing. And MC Light, when a mean mug, she smiled and I saw the princess that she was. So, none of those people live in my bed. In fact, half of them wait in the lobby while I have one in the elevator. But I know I made a difference. Hopefully no one got robbed or worse, but I don't think so. I think it was a plague house party.
There you go.
And you know what?
Nope, wait.
When they see a guy like me again, maybe they won't be so tense. And maybe I'll chill the fuck out and maybe we can figure out this ugly shit. Cause it ain't gonna happen anyway but being fucking human.
That's beautiful.
Right
Michael
on,
Lehrer.
brother.
That's beautiful. And it turns out, you know what? I actually know how this story ends. It turns out they were there to help a white family. They were helping them move. I saw them leaving. I was actually in front of your place. I saw that group of 10 black guys walking out with television sets and things like that and stereo equipment.
Yeah.
I think they were just helping the white family
A
move.
lot of disability equipment, wheelchairs and whatnot.
Michael Lehrer, I love you more than I love life itself. You are
Thank
the
you
best.
so
Michael
much.
Lehrer, comedy.com. Michael Lehrer, comedy on everything. He's doing things. Looking good. This guy, an absolute fucking monster. We save him for last, everybody. And this is his 50th appearance on Kill Tony. It's the Dragon Slayer himself, the great Michael Lehrer, everyone.
Tony, I'd like to start with an argument. Okay. What you said about Saturday Night Live is bullshit and a cliche with people like Eddie Bryan and Cecily Strong and Vanessa Bear and Chris Red are great people and I rock one of them and they're great comics like Michael Bryan and they make good skits and fuck you in your 20-year generalization.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I know how talented all those people are because I saw them at open mics 6 years ago when they started. So that's great. You're right. They're super talented. They really just got fast-tracked because they're so brilliant.
Ouch. Was that your tooth?
I always believe a man that hits himself in the face with a microphone. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know those people. They're talented. yes.
Well, you know,
The writing is just brilliant on that show. I mean, I think to myself, how do they come up with these skits?
Yeah, but comedy is a fickle mistress. And I know a lot of these people as both people and fucking dope comedians. So, Tony, I don't care if you're my boss. I step to you. I step you.
You
I'll
what?
fight you.
You'll fight me?
I step to you.
You'll step to me?
Step to. Do it. Just.
By the way, Michael Lehrer lost $100 to me in a bet. I didn't want to bet him. He kept trying to bet me. I go, I'm not betting you on this. He kept betting me $100 that my friend, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, would lose in this recent UFC fight.
Why would you ever try to do that bet?
And by the way, first of all, yes, Redman, I've never agreed with you more on anything. And second of all, even though technically to the outside perspective, it was a tough fight for Adesanya, look what happened. I mean, it perhaps was the most one-sided main event in years.
1-1. Ask your friend Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's
right here. He's sitting next to me.
What's up?
Joe.
It's Joe Hoagie.
Hey.
Does MMA
The peppers.
not exist?
Sold sloppy Joe Rogan.
Hey.
Wait, Tony, I had this
Sloppy
question.
Joe Rogan. I'm sick.
Oh, okay, Michael. What? Oh, Joel. Here we go.
It's a real question. I had this question. You
here's
won some
fucking-
money because when it happened, you predicted it almost exactly how it happened. You told me exactly what would go down, and that's what went down. I wanted to know.
That's exactly right. I told Michael the same thing, and he decided to bet me $100.
Did you get that money?
You know what's funny is I told him this earlier. Michael is such a gentleman that I got that Venmo while Israel Adesanya was still break dancing in the middle of the octagon. He literally spun around his opponent. It really is hilarious, and he's still going. I don't know if anybody has been following this on the internet. But Israel Adesanya, very usually very sportsmanlike. But this guy wanted to become the champion and talked so much shit. He made sketches. Did you see the sketch?
He humped him after he knocked him out.
Yeah, but his opponent Paulo Costa actually made videos where he had in his training camp there was a skinny tall black man, and so they made this video where he's chasing around the tall skinny black man shaped like Stylebender, and the guy's running away and he runs out of the octagon. So today
It didn't get picked up.
Stylebender was reposting these sketches with like crying emoticons and all this. Just hilarious.
Man.
And then there's this guy over here that wanted to bet me.
How? Yeah, I give him the script before the UFC, so who's going to win and who's going to lose.
Yeah.
And you know that if I wanted to, at any point, not to say that I did, but maybe I did, I can text Joe Rogan anytime I want. Like how some people would go, if I was friends with Joe Rogan, maybe I would text him. Well, I sort of text him so rarely that when I think that at all, like, hey, maybe I want to place a bet on this, maybe I should text Joe. I just can, and then I do, and it's like getting insider information by a man that has been right next to the octagon since the beginning of the sport.
You won one fight.
100% of the bets that we've had against each other, I've won.
Yeah,
that's another way of looking at it.
Even Joe Rogan doesn't guess right on every fight.
How do you know that? You don't hear his predictions. He doesn't make predictions unless you're really close with him.
I listen, and he does.
No, he says what might happen.
No,
he always
he
says.
was wrong about Nagano and Steve Miocic.
What did he say?
He said Nagano would run through him like Alistair.
Where did he say this at?
On his fucking podcast.
There's no way he said that.
Dude,
Stipe is one of the greatest
stop
heavyweights of all time.
talking
He
to
didn't
me
say
like
Nagano
I'm
would
a
walk through.
casual.
Let's find that. Find that for me.
Okay, also I have a new bet. Michael versus ALS. Who wins that, Tony?
I think
ALS is going to be breakdancing after this one.
Hey, we never met.
We haven't. I'm excited to meet you.
Hey, Kim?
You're very funny.
The
yes.
great Michael Lehrer, Kim
Where you from?
I'm from Florida.
You remind me of every girl I went to junior high went in Queens.
Yeah, she's got Queen's
That
energy.
makes sense.
She's been in New York
no
for a few
doubt.
years now.
I could see that.
No doubt.
No doubt, no doubt.
No doubt.
Well,
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think? Should we do this? This is
Well,
Michael's
I
50th
want-
50th appearance
before
on
we
Kill
start,
Tony. Yep.
I have a picture from my first appearance. I want to share it.
Okay.
He's got a
He's got
picture.
a picture from his first appearance on the show. He's pulling it out.
That was in his butt.
There's the picture. Let's see it. Here it comes. Whoa, there he is. That's what he looked like just 50 short weeks ago. That's
I thought it was Rocky at first.
Yeah, what is that from?
What
is that?
Why do you have Robert the Builder's beard on top of your head in that picture? Yeah, there he is. Okay.
Now, for my...
What the fuck was that picture of?
Why do you have that picture? What the hell? It looks like Lou Albano or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Alright. Let me stand up, right?
Wait, what? You're going to stand up?
No, shut up.
Okay.
For my... For my...
I thought you said let me stand up real quick. Didn't it? Am I the only one that heard that?
That'd be fun if he surprised you. He was fine this whole
No,
time.
I'm kidding, Michael. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't apologize. I can stand.
No, don't stand. No, don't stand. You don't have to.
Oh, you worry now. You and your fucking pocketbook.
Pocketbook?
You and your pocketbook.
Me and my pocket.
Yeah. Now you have all his cash, man. Why don't you
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a liability. No.
It's a liability.
Anyway, I fuck everyone.
We love you.
And for my 50th appearance, here's what I did for all the fans and all these wonderful people and all these great times. I wrote 50 facts about Kill Tony, and we're gonna count
50
off
facts?
50 fucking facts?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And we're gonna count off everyone. Are you guys with me? Yeah, I don't believe you. Are you with me? Are you socially distanced with me? Yeah, all right, here we go. You
All
ready,
right.
Tony?
Indeed, I have been sent a document that I have not looked at beforehand, and it says Michael Lehrer, 50th appearance, presents 50 Kill Tony facts.
I have a feeling it's going to feel like 100 facts.
I have a feeling you have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
That is true. This is going to be unbelievable. I'm positive of it.
All right, here we go.
Here it is. Michael Lehrer's 50th appearance presents 50 Kill Tony facts. Kill Tony fact number 1. The original name of the Kill Tony podcast was Manic Mondays with Mr. Moody. Joelberg was born white but turned Mexican after overexposure to Frogtown. Jet Ski has had 6 neck surgeries because her glasses are so big and heavy. Jeremiah Watkins' real name is Jerry Jewface. William Montgomery hoards leftover pizza crusts from Vito's Pizza.
6.
The Iron Patriot raped Michael Lehrer.
7.
David Lucas won't take photos with fans, but will steal their sneakers.
8.
Ali Makovsky doesn't have eyebrows. Those are caterpillars.
9.
Chroma Chris fucked his way through all 4 branches of the armed forces.
10.
Jeremiah Watkins' marriage is on the brink because of his hoarding of wigs and other women's apparel.
11.
35% of comics pulled from the bucket of destiny are also sex workers.
12.
It's actually true. Ryan J. Ebelt is the Zodiac Killer.
13.
Both Tony and Brian are married to Westworld robots.
14.
Due to an overactive gland, by 2025, Jeremiah Watkins will be 8 feet tall.
15.
Virtual Red Band sucked Max Headroom's dick.
16.
William Montgomery's belly is distended because it's stuffed with cocaine-filled condoms.
17.
Most of Tony and Brian's fights are over who gets Michael Lehrer's load. All right, wait a
18.
second. In a partnership with the NAACP, Tony is pledged to change the name of roasting to broasting.
19.
What? Jetski's trumpet is a Civil War relic of the Confederacy and a nonverbal nod to white supremacy.
20.
Kill Tony is considering changing its name to Fuck It, 3 Silent Hours of Tony Golfing.
21.
You have no idea. During Corona, Tony's been performing private concerts for friends and family of O.J. Simpson.
22.
Jeremiah Watkins' marriage is on the brink due to his obsession with having a saxophone of every size. The Comedy Store keeps having to buy bigger chairs because of the alarming growth of West Hollywood butts.
24.
Red Band is known as the Podfather, but he's also fathered enough Asian babies to form an Olympic ping pong team.
25.
Joelberg lost his hair because of former Kill Tony sponsor Monster Energy Shampoo. 26. The Bucket of Destiny was both stolen from and made by a child.
27.
There's only one rule at the Comedy Store. Don't talk shit about RoboCop.
28.
The fuck? He lives above the place. William Montgomery has a 6-foot-tall Jenga game made out of leftover Vito's pizza crust.
98.
29. The Kill Tony Katana sword was stolen from the grave of a World War II POW.
20.
It's 30. 30 comes after 29. Thanks to Kill Tony legend Manolo, Kill Tony is the #1 podcast among Mexican narcos.
31.
Many bucket comics live in their cars. Several live in Aphrodite's afro. 32. Jeremiah Watkins' marriage is on the brink because his wife just wants to get crunked and kiss the sky motherfucker. Virtual Red Band has warrants out for its arrest in 4 states. Okay. What? 34.
And 1 out of 35 is bad. Fuck you.
All right. As irony would have it, the cure for ALS was also in the bucket the night Michael Lehrer's name was pulled. 35. Tony has settled $2 million worth harassment lawsuits with 17 different Kill Tony photographers. What?
That's true.
36.
William Montgomery was fired from the storage facility for filling storage units with leftover Vito's pizza crust.
37.
Joelberg operates the drum pedal with his anaconda of a cock.
38.
David Lucas and Michael Lehrer help push out each other's poos. Seriously, be cool and act natural, but Ryan J. Ebelt really is the Zodiac Killer. Number 40, the secret puppet master behind the scenes of all podcasts is Gino from Speedweed, an evil tyrant controlling people with drugs. 41. Kill Tony has only been allowed to continue during Corona because the audio is so bad it doesn't count as entertainment. Red Band. Number 42. David Deary is missing. Why are we not looking for him?
That's true.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No. Tony, here's 43. Tony has been saved from assassination 3 times thanks to the impenetrable Ridge wallet. That is absolutely true. The only way to have your name removed from the wall of the Comedy Store is a Class B felony or higher. Okay. All right, that one hits close to home. Number 45, Kill Tony fun fact. Kill Tony's fan base is mostly mentally ill fathers and whores with daddy issues. Oh boy, wow, way to really connect with the lovers of the show, Michael. Despite appearances, No actual homosexuals are part of the Kill Tony ensemble. That's a true fun fact. Chroma Chris was born a brunette but turned ginger due to Agent Orange. Ooh, that was number 47. Number 48, Virtual Red Band is facing some alarming allegations from Hello Kitty.
She wanted it.
Number 49, if the world talked to Michael Lehrer like the world talks to Brian Redband, Michael Lehrer would shoot up all the schools. And number 50, for episode 500 of Kill Tony, Gareth Pursehouse returns to tell his side of the story. It could happen. It could happen. And Michael Lehrer does it again. An extremely well-produced...
That's hilarious, Michael.
It did. You know what? It felt like 49 to me. It felt like 49 fun facts. How about a big hand for Michael Lehrer, everybody? Unbelievable job, Michael. And congratulations on your 50th appearance on Kill Tony. Without a doubt, you can quote me on this forever, 50 of my favorite appearances by anyone in the show's history. I absolutely love you, and you know this because I tell you every day because we text and talk
I
on FaceTime.
finished my work yesterday, so I've been drinking this morning.
He's been drinking since this morning, and something about ZD and popcorn, I do believe he said. MichaelLehrerComedy.com for all of his amazing merch and videos. Follow him on social media. This young man, who I'm going to bring out right now, just in a wild turn of events, had to go back home for a little bit to Wyoming, and he sent us in his set this evening. You know him as my favorite comedian on the planet Earth, and truly one of my best friends and one of my favorite humans of any kind, anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, sending in a set, I present to you the great, the one, the only, Michael Lehrer. And that's it. An amazing set by Michael Lights Out Lehrer. Here we go.
I worked in restaurants so much that once in a while, like, I'll become a manager. I'm like, okay, I'll take all those keys. You mind if I steal all the time and fuck in here? You know, Hollywood does not have a monopoly on cocaine, all right? Because I'll tell you this much. Matthew Perry ain't got shit on the general manager at CPK Burbank, all right? Because you cannot talk about Thai chicken pizza all day and not do some fucking cocaine. I grew up in Queens, and I was always White Mike, you know, I was just like that guy in junior high. IS 237, because in New York the schools sound like jails. But I was always into rap music, and I feel like my lifelong interest in rap music made me super gluttonous and made me horny as fuck. All right, I just want to put it out there. You know, I'm in an awkward position where you know, I don't say this to be cute or clever or think this is a real funny joke, but like one of my favorite songs has the N-word in it. It's like, that's like, you know, it's like My Joy Is My Cage on that one. And, you know, if someone asked me like, well, you know, what's the name of your favorite song? I'd be like, oh yeah, it's Bobby Schroeder. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I just asked you a simple question. You can't answer a simple question. No, it's not. No, I don't. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm sorry. My favorite song has the N-word in the title. It's just, but it's, I mean, I should be able to say it. It's my favorite song. It's obviously not bad. It's just, you know, it's Bobby Shmurda. I think 90% of my problems in life are caused by bad breathing. Which sucks, because it means the fucking chiropractors were right, you know? And they fucking are right about most of the shit they say, but they're so condescending. Always asking you what your shits look like. Don't judge me if you study pictures of shit all day to know what they mean. I'm an Armenian birthday party catering waiter in Glendale. The Armenian capital of the world. Armenians are amazing. I love them so much. I never want to work for them again. But at Armenian birthday parties, they're amazing. It's family style. There's the table is covered in the most amazing Mediterranean spread you've ever seen. When it comes to like drinks, there's a bottle of tequila, a bottle of vodka, a bottle of whiskey, Pellegrinos, a pitcher of water, and a pitcher of Coke. So it's like Scarface and Chuck E. Cheese. And between every course, they dance. And there are no wallflowers at an Armenian birthday party. Everybody dances. Everybody, it's amazing. And then they sit down, the band stops, the lights come up, they eat another course of meat, like all that fucking dancing never happened. Thank you, I'm Michael Lehrer.
Creative force, Michael Lehrer. Follow him at Michael Lehrer Comedy. Go to michaellehrercomedy.com. Check out everything on his website. We're done with the bucket, so let's see what the superhero himself, truly one of my favorite human beings on the planet, one of my favorite comedians. It's time for your third and final regular. You know him, you love him. This was sent in by the great Michael Lehrer.
A lot of people are disabled just because they're fat. I have a 1 in a million disease. You're the Burger King. I ain't fucking with you just because we both take gabapentin. My disability is inspiring other people with disabilities to try comedy. Please stop. If you got disabled and then became a comedian, do not contact me. I've been in these comedy streets for like 2 decades. I'm way too sick to read your sick ass, trash ass jokes. I'm not an inspiration. I'm an alcoholic drug addict. I fuck up. You kill yourself. I get sued. My elephant man fingers can't handle the paperwork. I'm not your average disabled guy. I still make love to ladies who can walk. Some run, not faster than my wheelchair.
And there you go. Michael Lehrer did it again. Make sure you go to michaellehrercomedy.com.
They see me rolling.